Hello there. I bet you're wondering where I've been. Well, I can explain. Life. Life happened. I finally got my degree. Didn't walk until the year later. And in the same year that I got my degree, I got married. So in the small amount of time that all that happened, it took a longer time to adjust to it. But I'm back! And the channel is going to go through some adjustments. The channel at its base is mostly going to stay the same, but we're going to do some reorganizing. With that said, remember to like and subscribe, and let's hop into one of my favorite games.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
What a great storyteller, that guy. Now, this is the most daunting part of the game. So, I'm thinking about going with the elf this time to try to keep it lore specific. And since this takes the longest time, I'm just gonna speed through this. Here we go. Alright, let's pick a class. Mages rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters combat. Here are the specializations. I like this one mostly because of the Death Caller and the Invoker. It makes battle a lot easier. As for the faction, I think I'm gonna go with the Antivan Crows, actually. I'm not gonna lie. They're really cool. I like the other classes, but I like Mournwatch and the Antivan Crows a lot better. Rook is an Antivan Crow, swift knives in the dark. The Crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Assassin extraordinaire. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of her commanders, especially with her city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, she leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised the larger crow operation against the Antam. Rook's superiors were incensed, sidelined by her actions. The young assassin searched for new ways to prove herself. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's customize the Inquisitor. Let's go! Okay, so I tried to make it as close to Inquisitor as possible.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again.
With that said, let's keep to her original backstory. Her lover was Solus. He possessed knowledge beyond any mortal, yet even the Dreadwolf could not foresee what it would mean to fall in love. And if y'all know the Solus Inquisitor arc, y'all know. Here I decided to disband the Inquisition, cause to be honest, I would rather everyone just do what they needed to do. That Inquisition thing was only a temporary. I don't want to give it to the Chantry. I never wanted to give it to the Chantry. Them people can really hinder a lot I don't care who's in charge. Them people can really hinder a lot. They get too full of themselves sometimes. So, disband the Inquisition so that everybody who was a part of it can do whatever they please. It's out of my hands now. And this is where it gets kind of juicy, because it's like, do we get rid of Solus or save Solus from himself? I decided to go the route of saving Solus from himself, because as we get through the story, you'll understand that this bro is stuck in a never-ending loophole that he put himself in, and I'm going to help bro out, I guess. Literally helping bro out from the edge. And our Inquisitor is done. Here is Nahanya Lavellan. And we're going to finalize these past adventures. And our Rook, Esha Deriva. She's ready to go. Thank you so much for sitting with me with these customizations. And with that said, Varric, take it away.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin, with the seediest bar in town and a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
See you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
Hey, 'cause I know you're gonna be late. 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 ' I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.